therapist. I work at Chapel Allerton Hospital here at Leeds, and I really liked the course because I liked learning about the neurophysiology and how it links to your treatment of your patients.
Yeah, I think it's been really useful. I think having kind of 3 weeks of time away from clinical practice, but also treating patients who you would see on a kind of day-to-day basis and kind of networking and linking up with other people from other trusts. Like, it's been great to have us from Leeds, but it's also been nice to talk about other people's experiences of kind of day-to-day work and seeing how they work and applying the concepts from Bobath into kind of practice with them. So that's been really good.
Yeah, I'm Harriet. I'm an occupational therapist here in Leeds. I've really enjoyed opportunity to learn more about all the background postural orientation, stability issues, those things to consider, and how you can optimise that prior to taking things more into selective function, improving just the background, how you're reaching grasp and dexterity, how you can optimise all of that, how you can optimise transitions into standing or stance or otherwise whilst you're in a functional task, be that kitchen, bathroom or otherwise. And hopefully from working alongside the physio, but I've always been very pro joint working, but I think it's really good to think about how we could enrich the functional experiences by collaborative working for patients.
And I'm Hayley, a physiotherapist working in the acute neurosurgical site, and I think it's been really beneficial to see and practice on patients and ourselves who are a bit further down the line in their rehab journey, but also relating it back to the early stages with patients we see in intensive care, and also the really acute sites, that we can still influence their postural tone and activity in those really early stages, and how to adapt the environment, which can then ultimately positively influence stages later down the line. So I think it's a really beneficial course regardless where you work,
level,
kind of, yeah, and whether it's acute rehab or kind of in an outpatient setting. I think there's aspects you can take to relate to all of the different areas.
Yeah, and there's no question that's been too silly or otherwise, like the tutors, really accessible, been able to really develop your learning, not just theoretically, but your handling and in a really meaningful way.
We've been saying the whole time, haven't we, that it's been really useful having kind of I know we've had Tim and Karen, but it's been really great having Katie and Penny as well, just to help facilitate our learning and kind of having a little bit more input, but someone there to kind of support what you're doing and not kind of change it, but help you to develop your kind of clinical reasoning skills at the time when you're treating patients, because that's been really, really useful.